So your audience wants to know, what is on your bucket list?
I've been dreaming about the good life. Now I live the good life. Living for the good times, yeah. I've been dreaming about the good life, but now I live that good life, and this is what it look like.
I don't think we have a combined bucket list.
We definitely do not have a combined bucket list. That's actually an interesting thought.
Well, I'll say this. We have thought about certain things like
Yeah.
countries we want to visit,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. A lot of them revolve around travel. I'll say there are other ones that we haven't actually officially bucket listed, things that we want. But I think we have a roundabout idea of goals that we want to hit. I wouldn't call them bucket list though. So like true bucket list items.
Yeah.
That's so personally I have bucket list items.
Yes, and I will also say this. Vin is actually really good at having lists. He's always like, these are the top clients in the world that I would want. These are the top places I would want to visit. This is my bucket list. This is my dream client list. And I'm always
Correct.
like I have more overarching ideas of a vision. I'm not necessarily like sometimes hyper focused
Right.
on something specific. So that's always something I have to improve on. So I had to write a list.
I
bucket
wrote
list
mine
question.
down. I did also write mine down.
Great. So did I. So how about we start with,
We'll just go back and forth.
yeah, but do you think we should stay like is travel like a big part of your list?
There's parts. I mean, a lot of it involves traveling somewhere to do something. So yes.
Okay. Because I just feel like I have a list of locations more than
Like travel related.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's listen to yours.
Okay. Ready? Okay. So these are the places that I'm like, oh, I definitely want to go there. I want to go to the Maldives.
Yep.
I want to go to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Spain, Croatia, and Malta. And there's other places I want to go, but for more specific reasons than that. Those places I just want to go in general. We've already done a family trip with your family to Italy,
Yep.
which is like a big deal. I also would like to go on a family trip with my family to Ireland. So it's like
Yeah.
the second heritage
Yeah,
trip.
that's cool. I would love to go to
I
Ireland.
want to do that.
Not on
So
my
yeah,
bucket list,
that's
but I'd like to go to
so I
Ireland.
don't know. Why don't you start with yours?
I'll put here like to go along the lines. I want to swim in all of like the major oceans.
That's a fun one.
Atlantic, Pacific, which I've swum in both of those.
Right.
Indian, the Arctic, the Mediterranean, the Dead Sea, the Red Sea, like those sea. Oh, and seas. Sorry,
Yeah.
the
And
Dead
the
Sea. I want
seas.
to. I want to like float in the Dead Sea. Because it's really salty.
I'll take your picture when you do it. That would be fun.
It's the beaches are supposedly beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? Have you guys ever seen the pictures of the beaches of the Dead Sea?
I don't know if I'm even really a beach person that one would have even occurred to me.
I would love that. Would be just so cool. Imagine like going to all like places that could get you into all. Which we actually swam in the Mediterranean too. So we got 3 of those.
Yeah, there you go.
I got 3.
Nice.
3 down.
Yeah. What else?
We'll go. You next.
I'm newly a fan of Formula One. And Vincenzo hates that I call it the European NASCAR. It's
No,
probably
Kylie
more.
called it the European. Can we hold on a
No,
second?
I called it that. I explained it
right.
to Kylie. Okay.
Horrible explanation of it.
I have recently learned
European
it's-
IndyCar
It's
is probably
more the
better.
European IndyCar. I don't know. I was just trying to make it relatable. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's not relatable.
I'm a big fan. I think it's super fun. I really like Ricardo for McLaren. Shout out to you. And they're actually doing this race right now when we're recording this in Monaco. That's the one I want to go to.
That's also on my bucket list though. So Monaco, I've always wanted to go
Monaco race.
I've always wanted to go to the
That's the
Monaco
one.
GP.
That's the one.
It's a street race. Monaco itself would be on a bucket list for me, like to go to Monte Carlo and play in the casino and
Yeah.
go all Casino Royale on that. I just would love to. It's just so freaking cool. Be on a yacht, watch the race from a yacht, like in the
Yes.
oh god, like it just
You could get me on a yacht.
it's like overly glamorous, but it's also super badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I would love to do that.
all of those things.
And on the same token, always wanted to like drive a proper F1 car. I'll probably never do it. I sat in one,
That would be a pretty bucket list.
but I
yeah.
would love to drive. Like that would be really freaking cool.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the last one I have for travel is Wimbledon. I want to go to Wimbledon someday and go see the tennis match.
So on mine is I want to play Augusta. Where the Masters is held in Georgia.
That's a good one.
I want to play Augusta. I want to play the course.
That's a good one.
I don't know how the one goes about to play on Augusta. Blake, any idea how we would get on to Augusta? Any idea? A lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, I don't know. Something about that course is just like it's magical. I'd love to go to the Masters one day, but even beyond, like going to the Masters is bucket list, but like bucket list 2.0 would be actually playing on the course, and not as a pro, because I'm not going to be a pro golfer. It's just not going to happen. But
No,
I
it's
want to
not.
play. I want to go on and just be like, I'm going to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like travel is such a big conversation. That's if you're going to talk about bucket lists between the Landinos, like it has a lot to do with travel and travel for fun. We've done quite a bit of extraordinary travel in work, but I think as we continue to prioritize what we want to do, it's travel in a lot of
I
different
mean, I
ways.
have more that are like sports related.
You can go on your sports tangent if you want.
I want to go to a World Cup final, but Italy has to be playing. That's why I would love to attend one of those. I want to attend a Super Bowl where the Steelers are playing, obviously. Yeah, those are other sport ones. Obviously we talked about the others.
Yeah.
I want to own a proper Ferrari one day. 488
Ferrari.
Pista would be nice. Bucket list, nice.
Cute.
I want to become fluent in French.
Do you?
Yes.
Have you started?
I've taken my fluency. I didn't take it in high school. I actually took Spanish in high
High school
school.
kind of counts.
I took Spanish in high school, but I always wanted to speak French. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, will it happen? Probably not, but got to put it out there.
Okay.
Got to put it out
Do you got to
there.
put it out there or do you got to start working on it? I would like to be fluent in Italian, but I've at least been trying to take my lessons, which by the way, if you take
Proud of
Spanish
you.
for 7 years in high school and college, it is really hard to become fluent in Italian, in my opinion, because there are so many common words, but it's the important words that make a sentence that are
Sure.
so different, and you could say something wrong. But anyway, I'm working on it, but it's taking a lot of like forgetting certain things about Spanish in order to be able to grab onto the Italian. I don't know, unless someone's got better foreign language
me.
tips on that.
I don't know. Any foreign language people listen to the show.
Yeah, really.
Help out Amy. Sorry,
I mean, I've been all up
choking
in-
on my water over here.
I've been all up in my Duolingo, so
Yeah.
you should give it a go for your French lessons.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I have another app. It's called Fluent Forever, so that's the one I'm using.
Oh, okay. Why are we talking about competing apps though?
I'm just telling you that's the app I'm using.
Duolingo is the one.
Fine,
I think.
whichever one works.
I have one car conquest. It's the same car I've wanted since forever. Let's be clear, since I saw the OC,
Oh,
When
my
I was in
goodness.
high school.
Never watched the OC.
and I still want it every single day. Every single day I want one. I don't care if it's functional. I don't care if it's the best car on the road. It's just beautiful. Every time I see one, I think it's amazing. And I want it. And I could probably go get it, but I'm not going to because then I would be checking something off my bucket list. And I feel like it's fun, like chasing it. And that is a white Range Rover Sport. I love them.
So basic.
I think they're beautiful.
So basic.
So basic, but so beautiful and ridiculously expensive. But
Still so
someday.
basic. Still so basic.
I don't know. You love that I want that car though.
I
Because there's not very many things that like I desire, and that's one that I'm like, oh,
I'm happy that you have something that you're like, I like that. Yes.
Yeah, there aren't
absolutely.
very many of
There's
those.
not much. There's not really much that you had a hard time with a
yeah,
bucket list.
yeah.
It was very easy for me to type out things I wanted to do.
yeah.
Yeah. I want to go to Normandy during the D-Day festival.
Yes, that is
100
something-
year though. That's the next big milestone coming up. The 100 year.
When?
2042.
Oh, we got time.
Got a few years.
Then why were we gonna go this year?
Well, I wanted to go this
We
year.
were supposed
just
to go in 2020. You wanted to go.
The 75th year was 2 years ago, right? Something like that.
Okay. We'll wait till 42. I think.
Yeah.
Can
But-
you believe that we're gonna wait till 42? We're in 21. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
that
God,
sounds
it's
so
21
funny.
years.
That sounds
I'll be
so
57
funny.
years old. 57 years old.
Oh my gosh.
That's all right. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's one thing I always wanted to go to. Like I want to go to I definitely want to go to Normandy. everyone wants to go to Paris like you, but
Yeah,
I want to go to
that
Normandy.
too. I do want to go.
I want to go check that out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always into that kind of history. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to skydive. I know that's kind of like a normal, like everyone wants to skydive.
Not me.
My brother went skydiving, and I was kind of jealous. He did that for one of his birthdays, and I was like, that is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want to do that.
I think the last thing on my bucket list is that something that we've been talking a lot more about at Gatlu House is just philanthropy and raising money for really important causes. And there's one thing that I really want to do in the somewhat near future with the help of the community, and that's to raise enough money with Pencils of Promise to build a school in Africa. I think we
Are
can
you
do
going to actually
it.
go down there?
Oh, I would love that.
That would be cool. I would love to go on a safari in Africa.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool.
Like with the giraffes and stuff, they come up to your... Yeah, well, Blake.
I mean, other than the safari though, like going down there for a bigger purpose.
Yes. I'm adding to that.
I need to donate all my birthdays to Pencils of Promise so we can make this happen.
Another thing I have on my list, I guess the last one we'll talk about for the show is I want $1 million in my bank account. Like, I want a full $1 million in a bank account.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I got that from a friend of ours inspired me for that.
I love
who it
that.
is.
Yeah, I love that story about Jim Carrey, that he wrote himself a check for $1 million. And that was like his vision.
Like, that's
and
just so
And then he
cool.
was finally able to cash that check to himself when he got like whatever movie deal or
Like,
whatever.
how cool is it? Like, that
That'd
would
be
just
cool.
really cool.
That'd be cool. Just $1 million sitting in the bank.
Just sitting there. Yep.
Just a mil.
People focus so much on like invest here. I just want I want to be able to do all that, and I want $1 million in the bank. One day.
Like in my personal bank account.
I don't care what bank account, as long as my name's
No,
somewhere.
I want it in my personal bank account. That's yeah.
That's it. Those are some. Those
All right, that's
those are
pretty
some
good
items. Those are some
We
items.
just put it out in the universe. How's that?
You know, you have to. Like, those are the things.
Yeah.
We had one of my first jobs I had. They asked we had to like create vision boards, and if I go back, I actually have it to my parents' house somewhere. A lot of the same stuff is on there that I'm into, and it was more of like a just things that you're interested in. That's what was asked to put up on the board. So a lot of the same things I'm interested in still. Like, there was cars on there. There was nice watches. There's planes on there. There was like racing and like sport and stuff like that. And the reason why we put the board up, so it was actually it was when I was in cosmetology days. And the reason for us to make it and put it in our station was for, like, as a talking point. Like, your clients, your guests would see that, and they'd be like, "Oh, like, that's really cool," and it would be something for you to be kind of passionate and have like a conversation about with them. So, it's just important to always remind yourself of that. I mean, some of them are material, a lot of them are not material, but whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's yours.
It's good to have something that just gets you excited.
Yeah.
To move forward every day in any big or small way you can do it. I like that.
What's your bucket list items? Let us know. Comment somewhere below this video, wherever you're listening to it or watching it or whatever you're doing.
Or you can comment on our Instagram if you're an audio listener at Common Goal Pod.
Common Goal.
Sorry, I have too many podcasts.
You have two. This one and another one. 5-star reviews, as always. We appreciate it. Kiss the ones you love. Go after the life you want.
True. All right, I get it. Okay. True and honest review. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Ciao.